really care. I tuck it in. Woo, y'all. It has been a day. Woo, my Lord, my Lord. The store has been slammed. I am sweating like I just moved 40 bales of hay or something. Well, how's everybody? So glad to have you guys here. I'm Stephanie Reeves, the owner of the Plaster Paint Company and Stephanie's Vintique. So we are so glad to have you here with our Mom-Unmental Moments event. There's a link in the bio on the screen that if you order through the Plaster Paint Company, there is a 5% coupon for the with the Fab4. Sorry, the Fab5. I said the Fab5. Fab4. And we will pick someone's name at the end of the video. So make sure when you come on, you say hi so we can get you guys going. And we will pick a winner towards the end of the show.
Yippee.
Yeah. So let me get what we're going to do today. Hold on one second. I swore I was going to be ready this time. But I literally have been up front most of the day. So I tried to find some stuff that, I just have here at the store. So I have a lot of these little bitty pots, but I did buy some bigger ones too. But is that the cutest? So we just stacked them. This is a decoupage paper from Prima. I used New Surface white on the terracotta. And then I used New Surface, liquid wax matte to do the decoupage on. And we had done one of these in our last event where we put the denim around one of the pots. And so I just finished the theme because I hadn't done anything with that pot yet. And this is what we're doing. So literally you can do these in any size. If you're going to do really, really big, what I had read was it is really best to drive your rod down into the dirt. And you can literally just then stack, once you get your pots painted, you can just stack them in your flower garden if you want to do them outside. Now, if you don't want to do them outside, you can do like we did. And we just stacked them and we added some faux succulents and some other things. But yeah, so I started with a clay terracotta pot, New Surface white. Hi, Candace. And then I just used really some of my scraps from my Prima, because sometimes when you put, something on a entire, piece of furniture or a drawer, you have leftovers. So that one's a little bit dark, but it's like a really dark purple, but it really is super pretty. It's just harder.
It doesn't show up so dark when you look.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But I think the light's helping though, so it's not so dark in here today. So we're gonna start to try to make a big one. Again, you can decoupage these. You could paint them. I'm gonna set this one in here. I guess I can set it out here. That way we can show it to you again here in a minute. Ooh. Just gonna set it down. I'll just set it right here in the corner. There we go. I've got to make it a little more steady on its bottom. It's pretty a little bit tipsy topsy, but
that's what they're called.
Yeah, but literally, if you wanted to do, I have 30 or 40 of these small pots. I just drilled a hole. I had this PVC pipe that I found at the side of the road. I just cut a piece and I just secured it in with some waterproof glue. And then literally I put rocks down in the bottom to help, secure that base. I think I'm going to also have to go get one of the bigger saucers and just that'll give it. So it needs a little bit bigger base. So I'm just going to go get one of the, what are those called?
Yeah, the water collectors.
Like the little water collectors. Yeah. And I'll probably just paint it maybe whatever color would match that. And then I could, glue that in. But it would still be able to, if you decided to put real plants, you could still be able to run water through it too. So, but we're also going to try to make a big one. So we got this big one over here. But literally you could paint them, your pots, especially if you're going to be outside. Painting's great. Hi, Brianna. How are you? Hi, Candace. So
would you want to
you can
decoupage and have it outside if you sealed it enough? Would that work?
No, I think the decoupage paper would. I do know, I carry the Prima brand, but I know for sure that the transfers fade. Our Oklahoma sun, and I'm sure it's the same in California, Texas, and a whole lot of other places, that the sun just beats down, but on the transfers, the ones you rub on will just go white. But I've never seen the tissue paper do that.
I don't think
it would. I think you'd be okay.
This liquid wax mat in here?
Yes. Let's see how pretty that is, y'all. Isn't that the cutest little, that is the cutest, like, little Mother's Day gift. I mean, it really wasn't that horrible. Again, I used the jean because I had one pot already done that we had done on another live. And I just was like, I just thought it was so cute with have the jean material around the top of the pots. But again, you can do whatever you have laying around your house. I mean, that's what I tried to do.
Do you want this one decoupaged or do you want it painted on?
It's totally up to you. You just do your thing. The kids and I made this last night. I thought it was so cute. I finished this gossip bench, you can see in the back, for my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. And I took the material that I made the cushion out of because it didn't used to have a cushion. And the kids cut out their hands. And then I made a little sign that said, if Mimi's are flowers, we pick you. And then we're going to put that on her little gossip bench. And I just liquid wax matted the fabric right to the bottle. And this is just like it was an empty, people give them to me all the time, wine bottles, liquor bottles. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Hi, B. But again, it's just whatever you have. I had all the ribbon. And I just cut that out. I had the little flowers to add. But I just think that's going to look so cute when we take the bench over to her tomorrow. And then I got the little birds at the dollar store, y'all, for $1.25 each. I think they're so cute. And she loves birds. So I got to finish my mom's. My mom's isn't done because we got real busy in the store. So, again, we're going to do the pots. Patsy's going to start on a big one. I'm going to start on a littler one. So, again, it's just a plain terracotta pot. Nothing special about that. Hey, Carol. Hi, Denise. I'll show you what we're going to do, y'all, just one more time. Then I'll just keep showing it. But I have a ton of these little terracotta pots. For the bigger one that Patsy's working on, I did have to buy some of those, but it's no biggie if you want one bigger. But I just think that turned out so cute. Hi, Carol. To do, like a cute little Mother's Day. I'm going to have to get like a dish to put it in to give its base just a little bit more stability. But other than that, it's turned out really cute. We just added some succulents. And I put rocks in the bottom, and then I think it really turned out real cute. So Patsy's going to work on a big one, and I'm going to work on a small one. But again, I just drilled a hole in my terracotta pot, right? Put new surface white, added a PVC pipe. Anything I read, you could really just do anything. You just want to make sure it's going to go through the hole of your pot. So when you go to stack them up, right? After you're done with them, and you can stack them however you want. And then you can just make a cute little stack of pots. So hi, Camry. We're supposed to talk about stories, but again, I was like so crazy out of my head today. The store has just been smashing busy. I didn't really get time to think about that, so I'm going to have to think about it here in a second. What is one of my favorites? Oh, I have one. So my mom, I have an older sister. I had an older brother that passed away. So there was the three of us. And then Mom and Dad decided, like we decided, to start a second family towards later in life. I always say we had the ones young and we had the other ones old. So I have a younger brother and sister that my younger brother was born my junior year in high school, and my sister was born a few days after I graduated high school. I was already pregnant with my first, and he was born in January. So, and then I had my second son 2 years after that. So really, my last brother and sister and my two oldest kids grew up almost like siblings. Hi, Sandra. And they used to always try to get us. So it was 3 boys and 1 girl, poor little thing, my little sister. But anywhere we would go, one of them would have to say something. Like they would act like they're going to order a beer, or they would try to hide under. Mom and I got kicked out of Big Lots one time when the 4 of them were little. Yes, Big Lots, because they kept hiding underneath the racks of clothing. So, I mean, it was, they were really, 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 they were little boogers actually, but they gave us a lot of fun times. The 4 of them, and Mom was raising my brother and sister, and I was raising my 2. So it was kind of funny how even today they're more like brothers and sisters than they are. I guess it's aunt and uncles, because people would always say, "Oh, that's your sister," and they would say, they love to say it, "No, that's my aunt," or "That's my uncle," because they were just so close in age. So they were funny. You see, Candace got kicked out of Big Lots. How embarrassing is that? Like, who gets kicked out of Big Lots? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. But yeah, we do have a big family. My mother and father have many grandchildren. My older sister has 3. With the custody of the grandson, we have 7. And my little sister has 8 of her own.
Only 8.
8. And then my younger brother has 3. So they have quite a few grandbabies going on. Carol K, Vork, they here. Hey there, sweet Carol. But yeah, they were quite a hoot when they were young. They used to, their dad used to work for Sam's, and one time they convinced one of the Sam's managers to call me and say that one of them had been hit by a bus in the parking lot, as I'm freaking out. But Mom and I were like, I don't even know where we were when that happened, but it really wasn't funny.
It's not sticking to this.
It really, because it's plastic.
Do I need to dry it? Do you think
I think it's just because it's plastic.
It's
Probably better off just paint that one, just because
okay.
the bottom one I did get at the dollar store first, and it is plastic, so it's not terracotta, so it isn't wanting to stick. But that's all right. We can paint away. It's no biggie.
I've never tried to decoupage on plastic. I never thought about it.
I mean, you probably could, but see how wonky that size? It's like top big at the bottom. I mean, big at the top.
Maybe if I
what color you want?
Let's do that pale pink. You want to do pink?
See Me Blush?
Yeah.
So we're going to use some One Step See Me Blush on the bottom of the pot. And again, we can do other things on the rest of them. Hi, Bells. Hi, Martha. Glad you guys could join us today. But, you know, again, my mom raising my younger brother and sister, and me having the 2 the same age. You know, my mom and I used to do like everything together. Like, she is my best friend. Don't get to see her much anymore, but she's one of my best friends.
Okay, well, I was going to say, whoa.
Miss Patsy has to help me because I can't keep it together sometimes, but the store has been crazy. Hi, Wanda. So we're going to put some paint on that one. I'm going to take out a napkin or 2 and decoupage.
Right over this.
Oh, yeah, that's because that's new surface. The paint will stick. It just doesn't.
It wasn't new surface.
Yep, I new surfaced it.
You new surface this? Oh, well, yeah. Then I put liquid wax matte.
That's fine.
Okay, good.
It can't hurt it.
Okay.
It can't hurt it. But like, you know, with your napkins. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Carol. Potching tissue paper gives you a great crack. It does. It really does. Because what I did tissue with one of those because we did it on the last live, and it really does look real crackly. But I saw this one yesterday. You know, I'm not a big green fan, but look how bright that is. I think it's going to be pretty. I got to get some tape. I always say I'm going to be ready, y'all. But I had a lady come in and buy like 8 different tables just a minute. Well, it's been an hour and a half ago or so, but I had to try to replace everything on the floor so we didn't have big gaping holes. So, again, not ready. I guess I'm going to have to like try to get ready fully the day before, but the stores have been busy and orders have been pretty steep. So that's good. But again, I new surface my pots because I don't want that terracotta color to come through. And if you don't, you're going to definitely see that pink on the underneath side. So
okay, that's pretty. I think one coat. Now you'll be
Oh,
enough,
yeah.
at least for now.
And then you can just move on to your next one.
Love it.
That's so cute. It's just a really, really pale pink. A real pale pink on the CD.
Set it right here.
I got to think of another Mother's thing.
Yeah, I need a gift.
Hey, Wanda. Oh, good to see you.
Okay. So
Miss Carol, when are you coming our way, Miss Carol? Just I would say if you're going to decoupage, you probably do it in sheets, just because they're not very dimensional. They're not flat. They're not, you know what I mean? So I use liquid wax matte when I decoupage.
Is that one that we're going to be using that you're doing now?
Oh no, I was just gonna make me a little set of little ones. You know what I mean? Unless you want me to do this one for you.
No, I'm just trying to.
I'm just gonna tear my napkin. You can cut, you can tear, you can whatever you want. But again, the pots are not the same. They're not the same size at the top. They're not the same size at the bottom. So you're better off to use a couple pieces and then just decoupage them right on. And I kind of like that not 100% symmetrical look when you're doing stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna be cute anyway. Did you? Yes, I used new surface on it first. Definitely.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this that has
that thick tissue paper from Prima is a little bit harder to deal with. If she would have started with napkins, it probably would have gone because I did new surface. But that Prima it can be a tad slick.
So do you think it'll work on this one? Because I've already got liquid wax matte on this.
No, you're just gonna you're not gonna be able to put it on one piece.
That's okay.
There's no way. You know what I mean? Just because of the shape.
I did before, I was putting it on in sections.
So I didn't paint the bottom. So can you see how much of that terracotta color comes through comparatively when you do, like Carol said, it's going to give you a really cute little crackle look. But see how much cuter that looks than the color through the bottom. Oh, dang it. I broke my billy off. Oh, well. That's fine. I'll fix it. It's been that kind of a day, y'all. I'm not going to let it get me down.
I came to the rescue.
Yes, she did. She's like, do you need help? I was like, yes, please. She's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to fill the floor back up. I said, can I borrow something of yours? Sometimes she paints stuff and has it in the back. So she said, yes. I said, well, that's good because otherwise I'm not going to have anything to put anything on. I didn't have enough tables and stuff done. I'm going to have to go shop for furniture.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Yes, I know. Usually I don't, and I just hold, and something something always falls in my lap. That's right. Trust the process. But again, I like it where it kind of overlaps and it makes it look a little bit darker in certain spots. I think it's just cute. But again, I always say you do you and I do me, and we are all happy family. I haven't got to watch any of the other lives. I didn't know what everybody else was doing today.
I didn't get to watch any either, actually.
I
planted flowers this morning.
You did?
And I've been searching for my passport.
Oh, man.
At
least you found it. And they're going to send you all your money back?
I don't know. I'll have to contact them on Monday.
Oh.
Because I got the
She
email.
sent in to get a new one, and they're like, can't give you one. You already have one.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Candace. That's for my mother-in-law. I'll show you a picture of it before.
It was like early American.
Yeah. Let's see. She'd picked out the piece, but I'd had it in the shop for, at least 18 months. And it just sat over in the corner. And like I just said, I'm going to have to go furniture shopping. But with Mother's Day coming, I was like, this is what I'm going to do. Because she would never tell me what color. So I sent her a picture of one that I kind of liked. And she said, oh, that's cute. And I'm like, that's good because you're going to get one real similar. So that was it before. It didn't have a cushion. So I just cut a piece of wood. Yep, someone at my front door. I don't know who. And I, put some foam on it. And then I covered it. You can remove it if you want. The cushion, just in case, like, hey, you wanted to change your decor, that's fine. It will come right out and you can just recover it. And it actually has just a little bit of, look, like where you would at your phone book and stuff. Because that's what it is. It's a gossip bench. But it wasn't like, like 1900s gossip bench. It was definitely
50s probably.
Yeah. It's rained all day. Hey, we finally have some sun here. It has rained. We are finally not in a drought here in Oklahoma. And we have been in a drought for, I think, pretty close to a year. So it was kind of, we needed the rain, but I'm not going to say I'm not glad about it coming to an end.
Until next week.
Oh yeah, they say it's coming again. We're gonna have quite a bit of rain. Y'all, I just can't.
It's still tornado season too.
Yeah, it's hard for me to work and talk. That's why I gotta have Patsy working, and so I can be talking. But I hope everybody's gonna have a wonderful, wonderful. Oh, an earthquake! Well, I heard that. Are you in Tennessee? I think it's somebody in Tennessee. One of the girls doing the live said that they just had an earthquake. And I was like, what? We get them here sometimes, but, well, not as much as we used to. Do you think?
No, we did. We used to get them more often.
We used to get them a lot. But they kind of, I don't know what happened. They'll tell you it's fracking, but I don't think that really what it was. But
it is Mother Nature.
That's right.
She does what she wants.
I guess she was not mad at us anyway. Yeah, Tennessee. Yeah, one of the presenters today. That's what she had posted that they had just had like a 4-point something. Might have been bigger than that.
I hope it swallowed up my nephew.
Patsy wants it to swallow people up. It's Mother's Day, Patsy.
Well, he's not my mother.
Well, I know. I love my favorite. Like if you're scrolling through Facebook sometimes, and it'll say something like, "Well, I'm not getting you anything for Mother's Day. You're not my mother." And then the next thing it'll show, "Rest in peace." When you have little kids and they can't go get something, you got to help them out.
My husband has never gotten me a Mother's Day present ever.
Because you're not his mother?
I'm not his mother. But I still think he should get me
a present. I think he should, because you are a mother.
Because I like presents.
Well, who doesn't like presents?
And he doesn't do Valentine's Day.
What?
He does good on the birthday. And
that's good.
And Christmas.
But I always think it's so funny. It's like, they're just poking fun at it. But yeah. Mm-hmm. They told us on the news yesterday that Houston is sinking more than any other city in Texas. Whoa. What? Carol, you best be getting out of there, girl. I wonder why it's sinking.
Oklahoma is the place to be.
You know it.
Farm living.
Just maybe not during tornado season, but hey, well, it's been calm. It's been real calm here, y'all. Real calm. So, but they usually don't start up till around my birthday.
Yeah, they're worse in May.
Yeah, well, like towards the end of May. Mm-hmm. Like mine's on the
20th. We got
24th.
Tornado weather to come. If we get any, who knows? Maybe not.
Need another hand, you guys. Another hand. Sometimes you need another hand.
Yeah, that's looking good over there.
Never. See how putting it like in pieces makes it a lot easier. You just can't when it's something like that and you're trying to go around round and short, fat, skinny. It just does not work so well.
Oh my gosh.
And it is a little thicker. A little bit thicker. So I just need this one to dry. I'm going to put it over here. I have this thing set up over here. I can put it on. I can sit over there and dry. I was trying to think of another story with my mom. Oh my gosh. So back to she was pregnant with my brother at this time. But again, I was 16. I had a job, right? So I don't remember why she came up to my job, but she used to carry, she gets real bad morning sickness. She used to carry this quart mason jar. And so sometimes she had to puke. She just puked in that. And I worked at a grocery store. So they came over and they said, your mom just passed out and she's on lane 3. And I was like, okay. So I had to go over there and get her. She passed out because, she couldn't, she threw up all the time. So she was, always kind of lightheaded because she couldn't eat very much. Yes. But it was just like, oh my gosh. Hi, Becky. It was just funny that, they were coming to get me out of I worked in the bakery and the deli, telling me my mom passed out in one of the register lanes. I was like, okay, yay. Yay, thanks, Mom. She always does stuff at my jobs. I was the district sales manager for CVS Pharmacy, and she was in one of my stores. She's going to kill me for this. She went to the bathroom, and she had a dress on. And her skirt got tucked up. and you can see her bum. She had her panties on. You can see her bum. And one of my pharmacists had to tell her bum was hanging out. So she's going to kill me for that one. But it was kind of funny, y'all. It was quite hilarious. They're like, yeah, your mom came in. I was like, no. Why does she always do this at my place of business? Oh my goodness. We used to do a lot of shopping. I don't have time to do that anymore.
No, but we're going to go get some furniture.
We got to do that next week. I am whipped. I am tired. When this day is over, I am done. My 6th day today. I am wore out. Hey, Becky. Hey, Carolyn. I had that happen one day at work. Yeah, I thought she was going to die. We do laugh about it now, but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
I don't know. We did it afterwards.
So I'm pulling all the plies apart. I always start and just do a little piece of tape. I usually save these because I can blot my brush on them if I need to. So then I'm going to do this one on the next one. See, it's real cute too. Again, new surface. I just new surface white. Psh, the Crafty Edge is in the house.
Hey, Crafty Edge.
Hey, Miss Beth. I'm trying to think of funny stories with my mom.
It's hard to think of it when they've been gone for 19 years.
Oh, mine is still here. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. I got to get some, hey, Beth. I got to get the new surface. Whatever. Look at it like that.
Well, I've had the hardest time with this paper sticking of any I've ever had.
It's thicker and it doesn't want to bend.
I think normally I dry as I go.
It just doesn't want to bend.
But we will fix it after.
It's fine.
Oh, I just pulled it off accidentally.
Whoa. I'm always out of something.
You can still tell that it's going to work. It will work at some point. As it dries, and I put more liquid wax matte on it to stick down the pieces that did not stick. It will eventually work. And I love this paper. It's so pretty.
Yay! I forgot I had some in that other
There you
bottle.
go.
I'm always out of something, y'all.
Coming apart here and there, but as it dries, it'll stick, right?
No, it's just that Prima is thick. It is thick, thick, thick.
Maybe napkins will do better on.
Yeah, maybe just. I mean, I did most of those are Prima on the little ones. So this is one I put together already. And I did use like the jean material around the top because I already had one pot done like that and it was cute. But again, that Prima it's almost like a dryer sheet. See how pretty that is? Whoop, whoop. Then we put some succulents in it. But I'm going to have to get a base for it. It's a little tipsy. Brad, I said, what are you doing? Oh, I'm grabbing one that's not painted. What are you going to do today? And I said, tipsy. And he goes, oh, you're drinking? I was at an event with a friend, and dress got caught in my panties. I was ready to crawl under the table. I know. I'm telling you.
I was at a soccer game with my family, my grandchild's soccer game. And I went to the bathroom and came out and sat down on started to sit down on the chairs. And my daughter and my husband at the same time are like, Grandma, I've got toilet paper hanging out my pants. I was all covered, but a string of toilet paper hanging out.
It never fails.
That's embarrassing.
Yes, it is. So the last one I just tore. This one I did cut. I mean, it really doesn't matter how you do it. Again, I always say, like Beth says, you do you, boo. You do you. So you just do whatever makes you happy. But that one's going to be real pretty too. Whoop, whoop. This camera. I never can get it right.
Okay, we'll let that's going to be real pretty.
Miss Crafty Edge, we've been busy today. Yay!
Okay, the big one, this one, and then another one this size. This one, is that what we decided?
You gotta have the big one.
And we put two of these and
one of those,
one,
and then
two of these.
Yeah, because I sand. I mean, you can see where I had to drill that hole bigger, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What will we do on this one?
At one point, I was like, I'm gonna have to call Kimry. Hi, Velvet and Vines, and say the store is so busy, but Terry is here, and she is amazing. She just handles business. She doesn't get stressed out. She's like, could you come help me? I just sold 5 tables and 2 coffee tables, please. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Can you bring a cart? Yes, I can, Terry. No problem. She just doesn't let it get to her. She's a real sweetheart.
That's pretty too. Is that going to be too much?
Mm-hmm. Just make sure if you if there's 2 of them, if it's, and I'm sure there could be. You just have to. Oh, the napkin. Yeah, that's the napkin bucket. I was like, where's the napkin bucket? I don't know how everybody else finishes their craft in an hour, y'all. I don't seem to ever get it up, get it going, get it done. But again, I have a ton of these little pots, and I was like, there's got to be something we can do with these little pots. The big ones will look real cute out like in a garden. The little ones will look really cute with faux flowers, succulents, and you can just leave those inside.
These are going to get together. I think we need to get something that will go with it a little bit. Really?
Did you take my napkin?
I'm not.
Oh, no, it's over here. I thought she stole my napkin. Maybe Beth will bring. I know. Beth, I need furniture or I'm going to have to go get it. Usually you keep me well supplied. You guys aren't going to believe this. I literally have nothing to paint. I'm done. Usually it only happens once a year. I call it come clean. I try to come clean with all my projects at the end of the year. Well, it didn't happen this year, but it did. It is right now. I'm clean. I have nothing to paint.
We have just one more of this napkin. I think it'll look so good.
Which one?
I might, if I tear it enough, I might be able to get it all on there. But then if I don't,
you'd be in trouble. Is there two? You could maybe one where you could just do two. There's a little tea party one. There. I was going to try to get some of that put together so I didn't have to worry about, getting one or two together or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, it didn't happen. It's hard to do much in an hour, especially with painting. Yes, I know. That's why I always try to at least have it one complete so I can show you. And all we did on that was just, I put rocks in the bottom. I used the green styrofoam, because the pot needs something kind of to rest on as you build them up. I am going to have to go get one of those saucers that, the water goes into to give it a bigger base. It needs just a little bit bigger base, but leaving the store was not happening. I just ate my breakfast 20 minutes ago.
And shared.
I did. I was like, I think I'm going to eat my biscuit now. I need another hand.
Do you need me to help you?
No, you know how it goes. It's like you just need one little thing.
Something.
A little something. I'm trying to think. I got to think of another story with my mom. But my mom and dad live here not with us, but they're not too far from us, which is really nice. Mom's been at my little brother's for a while. She tried to call yesterday, and I've been so busy I haven't been able to call her back. Call her on the way home tonight.
I'm going to get me a little piece of tape.
Sometimes I just need that time in the car to be peace and quiet. No talking. But that's what I needed last night, but I will definitely call her tonight. See what she's doing. I don't know when she's coming back from my brother's. My little brother lives in Yupa, Michigan. Yupa Lipsy. I think that's it. If anybody's here from Michigan, they can probably tell me. But she's up there helping with the kiddos.
She does that.
They lost some of their. They lost their au pair, so they're both. They just finished. They're actually doctors now, but so their schedules can be crazy. So they just usually have an au pair that just lives with them, which helps. That way, if they get called in on emergencies or anything like that, there's somebody with the kids. My oldest niece, she'll be 11 this year. The girls will be 10. So she'll probably be able to babysit here in about another year or so. I started when I was 12 babysitting. How about you guys? I wanted to make some money. All right, there's my second one. Set it over here to dry with my little green one.
My son is fixing dinner for me tonight. He has kind of started a tradition.
Oh, that's nice.
Steak and lobster.
Well,
He is the best cook.
Huh.
So he asked me if that's what I wanted again. I said, you bet.
I'm going to do another pot. You're not going to use the low one now?
Well, I just used this one
You
because
just had to use one that you had enough of. Let's see. That green may not look real good. The green I have over there is like real green. That needs to go back over there. See what's in this bag of napkins. I like the lemons and the pink.
this will be real cute with the, this has birds on it, and
Oh yeah, I love birds.
we're going to put the birds in
Everybody loves birds. Oh yeah, we did get like for the bigger one. We thought it'd be cute even to. I'll have to put a picture up, but like you could hang some cute little. Just put a little hook and hang little gloves off the side of it, just for decoration. I got a couple little fairy things, some fairy houses. We got a couple of these cute little blue birds we thought would be cute inside there. Patsy says she wants me to be her daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
I started babysitting. My sisters are 17 and 18 years older than me. We had 6 children each. Yep. I mean, I used to make some serious money babysitting. I was always booked up. I had my little kit. So I take a little kit so we could play games or color or whatever, the age of the kids, We'll definitely, when we finish the projects, Patsy likes to hog the paint and stuff. I'm just telling you, don't share paint with Patsy. She's a paint hog. Hi, Mom. Oh, Lozzie. How long you been here? You get to hear all my stories about you? She's probably like, holy moly. So that's my mom, Nita Lyles. So everybody can wish my mom, Nita Lyles, happy Mother's Day.
Hi, Mama. I miss you.
Yeah, we're ready for you to come home.
Haven't seen you in a long time.
And another thing, doing like pots and plants and things like that, is my mother loves her some plants. Now, Patsy has to cover her ears. Patsy gave me a plant the other day. And my mama knows she will have to take it and rescue it at some point because I kill everything. Now, my mom, I always say I'm the painter. She's the sower. I can mess with fake flowers and she can take care of live ones because I am no bueno at it. I either overwater them, underwater them. I don't know. My husband decides to put them outside and the tornado get them. She has nursed so many back to life that I've killed again. She's good at it. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Lynn. She misses us too. When are you coming home?
I bet she's ready.
I bet you she is too. Michigan can be kind of probably the best time of year right now. But like in the winter, it is chilly. It is chilly and it is dreary. We like our sunshine. That's like when it rains too much here, we're like, what? My dad probably misses her too.
Oh, I did not know your dad.
Yeah, Dad didn't go because he had to. There's this new procedure they can do for, like when you have like a little patch of, like skin cancer, on your, that they don't have to. They can. It's this treatment, but you have to go 2 or 3 times a week. The 14th, hallelujah. So he had to stay back because he'd already committed and started that treatment. So you couldn't, you know how that goes. You can't just be like, oh, pause. Well, my mother is a green thumb. I think she had to get rid of a lot of her plants because my father does not like plants. My mother loves them. My father hates them.
Father.
I know. He can be a bit much sometimes, my dad. Hopefully he's not listening. And then I said I married my father when I married Brad. Because I think my dad, your husband Randy, and
they're all brothers.
They're all brothers from another mother. Yes, they are. Brothers from another mother. Oh, Brad's not listening. He'd be mad. I definitely won't be getting anything for Mother's Day.
She loves you, though.
I do love you.
She always says she loves you.
Yep. There's my third one.
Well, I'm almost done with my second one.
That's what I said. I knew that big one. Once I did a small set, I was like, oh, mercy. That big one's going to take us a little bit. It's going to take a little bit of time.
Well, it wouldn't have taken you as long as I could have done it.
Well, you know, it is what it is. You can only do what you can do. Now I got to find something else that goes with this. What time is it? Oh, we still got 15 minutes.
Well, we're just about ready to start putting it together, and that'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
See what it's going to look like.
Let me see if this one's going to look good with my other ones. So, I mean, you really want it to be pretty bold. Sure. Let's do it. Where's my tape? Let's see. That I will be on later tonight. Hopefully not too late for you. Ooh, I know Beth always takes the last show, and they know not to put me last. I'll be in my jammies by then.
She is sometimes too, huh, Beth?
Ooh, well, hey, I ain't mad at her for that. I'm not even mad because I get sleepy. Oh no, I did not notice this is gnomes.
What?
I'm just not a gnomes girl, y'all. So I'm going to
see if you can do that a little, and I think that looks really good with that. Okay,
I'm just not a gnomes girl. Oh yeah, that's super cute.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
That is so cute.
Little bird. So,
but if the tape will just help you pull those. Like this one's only 2 ply. Sometimes you don't know until you start to go to pull it off, and you think, how many ply is it? You know, if you have the package, of course, it's going to tell you. But if you do not have the package, you just got to kind of make sure you get it all the way down to that 1 ply because you just want it down to that 1 ply.
Yeah, this one that I just did, it was had 2 plies on it, and
you thought it only had 1.
Well, at first, you know, it was real hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. It really is hard.
Actually peeled it. So.
It is hard to tell. Let's see here.
I'm gonna have more liquid wax mat.
Well, I don't know how long have you been here, Mom? Did you hear my stories about your skirt being tucked in your panties one time at my work and throwing up at my work and
getting thrown out of stores?
Oh yeah, got thrown out of the Big Lots with the kids.
I could just hear Stephanie.
It's like, who gets thrown out of the Big Lots? Who? I didn't know, but I guess they throw people out. Be sure to comment. Say 15th last week coming. We'll pick your name. That's right. You got to comment, and then we'll pick a name. We will pick a name.
I think we can kind of start showing this, we've got
stuff everywhere.
Yep.
That's the beauty of it all.
right over there. I'm gonna stick some.
See, I can sling paint here. Not at my house. So it's just perfectly fine. This is the one Patsy wanted me to do, so it's got like little Paris on it. Little.
What kind of goes with this one right over here, I think.
Oh, you want this one for your top?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. Now she's getting me to do her project, so I don't finish mine.
I thought this was ours.
I'm just messing with
we
you.
do it.
I was doing a little set.
Oh, okay.
And you were doing the big set, but I'm
I've
doing
done
this.
it.
I'm doing this for you right now,
Okay.
so it's just fine. And then I put pictures up. Stephanie, what's your metallic paint colors? Oh, Stephanie, what metallic paint colors are your favorite? Oh, I love the metallics. They're just all so pretty. One of my favorite is Foxy. I love Java. Like if you want something to look like it's like wood, it's very much understated. Like people don't think it's as pretty as it is. But I like the bright. I like gilded gold, of course. Who doesn't like the golds? But then my peacock is probably one of my favorite blues. But I do love the metallics. And the bench I did in ivory lace one step. No, I did it in whitewash. I lie. It was whitewash, wasn't it? I was going to do ivory lace, and then the whitewash is in the kit. Yeah, so if you haven't got your kit, you guys get your kits. We have some May kits, a couple April kits left. I forgot to get the board. I'm telling you, it was bonkers.
But we like it.
Yeah, I'd much rather it be bonkers than crickets. That's good. Everybody's getting out, shopping small, and buying something for their mother, hopefully, or the mother of their children. You know, they may not be their mother, but it's the mother that gave life to their children. I saw another video with some nurses, and they were showing all the things about, you know, labor, delivery, like how big the forceps were, how big your C-section was, you know, like Scar would be. I was like, that's right. That's right. We all did that for you guys. You best appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't know how people who have C-sections have any more children. My first two were not, and the twins were by well, it was an emergency C-section. Whew. Anybody who has multiple C-sections, you're a good person.
Praise to you.
Yeah, no, Woo, that was crazy. Oh, yay. I'm glad you're using one of the metallics. I love them.
I love this.
Whoop. I just threw my paper on the floor. Threw it on the floor. See, well, we have 6 minutes. Keep commenting, and we will be choosing a name here in about 5 minutes. You receive a $25 gift. Well, your name goes in a drawing for a $25 gift card. Let me get it right. Poor Kimry's has to deal with all of us nonsense. It's like try to get it together, girls. She's so amazing. Miss Kimry puts everything together. Gets all her stuff.
Bless her heart.
I know.
She's good.
She is very good. Very, very good. Puts our flyer together.
I would not want her job.
She just keeps coming off. But it is a pretty day here, which is nice.
A little windy, but it's okay.
Yeah. Can't have it all, y'all. We just can't have it all.
But it is beautiful. We won't get to get all these florals around this, I'm pretty sure. today.
But you can do it either way. You can put them out in your flower garden and put real flowers. Not like me, because I'm gonna kill it. So
You're gonna get fake ones.
oh yeah. Patsy said something about something. She was planting flowers. I said, I'm gonna be planting my faux flowers here soon. And she did not believe me. I said, come drive by my house. They are faux. The ones, they're faux, okay? They're faux in my little flower pot. Now, the ones in the front, I put real. But the ones that are in the back that I don't ever, it's hard for me to see on the second porch back there, I do put faux. They would die because I wouldn't ever water them. But again, Mom has got
I'm going to have to drive over there and water your...
Mom's got... she'll have to rescue it. She'll tell you.
What is it? I forgot what I got you.
Patsy got me a plant. Patsy got me a mandevilla, Mom, so you know you'll be rescuing it soon, someday this summer when you come over to watch the kids.
All you got to do is water it.
Girl, it don't matter. I kill them. It's amazing, the whitewash and all the metallics. Thank you. Is love. Yes, we do love Kimmery. She puts it all together, gets it all. She comes up with the topics. I'm better with her, like, giving me a topic, though.
Yeah.
There's Patsy's top.
And I think that is so pretty. Look at that. Right? Is that pretty or what?
See how cute that is? So the bottom is like a real light pink. Then she decoupaged the next with the Prima. And then the next is going to be...
This one's going to be next.
That one. And then you'll have the little one on top.
I'm going to put some floor in the bottom of this. There's me a big piece of foam. Did we have one left?
Yeah, they're all on the floor. See them?
Got the open one.
I'm going to have you come pick a name in a second.
Okay.
Ooh, Black Pearl is my mom's favorite. She does love that. I would have to plant everlasting flowers. My thumb. Yes, thank you, Deb. Mine too. Oklahoma. I love Oklahoma. What's that coming over? Oh, it's coming over to mine. And I got, here's my 3. I'm gonna do another one. That liquid wax dries pretty quick though. So that'll be my first one. That one's still pretty wet. She's cutting her pizza. Yeah, I do it with a like a what you used to carve the turkeys with.
Electric knife.
Yeah. You have to put the foam in it to get it to sit correctly. But you kind of get the drift of what, there'll be 1, 2, 3, and then I'll put one more on the top. Aren't those cute?
This stuff is the biggest mess ever.
Oh, it is. It does make a big mess, but that's all right.
But it was
I broke my pot, y'all. I dropped my pot. I'm sad. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's 3:59. Oh, give me a number. I broke my green pot. Give me a number. You just give me a number. Like, give me a number.
Me?
Yeah.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. Now somebody commented. You can't be doing that to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Linda, I don't know how to say your last name. How would you say it?
I don't know.
Poim.
Poimbeth?
You are the winner for this session. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you.
I'll send out pictures of our finished products, but hugs and kisses to all the moms and non-moms and stepmoms and foster moms.
Nita Lyles.
Yep. See you soon, Mom. Love you guys.
Black Pearl is my favorite. What does that mean?
That's her metallic.
Oh, Black Pearl.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, guys. Had fun with you.